Okay, I know you said you had an issue with not being able to show the scripture on the stream. So I went in and made a couple of tweaks to make that process a little simpler. We're going to start out right now. I'm on the second computer, the laptop, where you're actually running the Bible Show software. So I'm going to open up Bible Show and show you what I made a change in here and also in the actual streaming computer. So if I'm in Bible Show and I come in and I select a scripture, I can click preview and it'll show me that scripture on the screen without pushing it out to your screens in the sanctuary or to the live stream. But I want to show you the change that I made in here. If I come over to configure, there's options here to display for display window, NDI output, and then there's an option here for data files. Go ahead and click on data files, and what that's going to do, whatever scripture displays on the screen, it's also going to put it in one of the file folders on your computer. So for example, if I was to show this scripture, I can come over to file editor, go to the C drive, and then to Bible Show, and under output, there's going to be a file there that says image 1. And if I open up that image 1 file, it's going to show me the exact same thing that we have displayed in the software. Okay. So I'm going to move this kind of down so we can actually see a little bit better. If I was to go and change, let me see if I can get this out the way so we can see. If I was to change the scripture, it also would change in the image 1 file. So the image 1 is showing Mark 4:21 just like it is in the software. Okay, so that's going to be key when we get to the next step and we start looking at the other computer. So right now I'm gonna leave Bible Show open, and then I'm gonna switch over to the other computer. Okay, now we're over on the streaming computer, and what I did on this computer is I mapped a connection from this computer back over to the computer that is showing the actual scripture in Bible Show. So again, I can come to the drive I have mapped. If I open up the program, we see that same Mark 4:21. We're on a different computer, but it's pulling the same information. So what I did is actually go into OBS, and you see here, as soon as I brought it up, I already had that scripture selected so that it's showing Mark 4:21. Of course, you can go to your camera scene and it's going to show just like you normally see it without the scripture. But what's going to happen is that any scripture you change on that laptop, it's going to show up on the scripture scene in OBS. And of course, that's going to be pushing across to your EVMux so that it will be shown there. So it's going to be one place to change the scripture. It's going to show it in your sanctuary and also on your live stream. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. I think that kind of answers your question there and simplifies this process so you won't have to go through so much to make it happen.